Always the best ride of the day. We're at 27 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. We are still sitting right now at that 65-degree mark. Man, is it going to be nice today. Man, is it going to be nice tomorrow. I don't know which way to go with my chair to get better in this camera right here. There we go. Great weekend in store for Frontier Days. And I'm going to bring in two people that have to be completely exhausted because they have put in so much time getting this incredible lineup waiting for you in the entire family Frontier. Yeah, see? If you're watching, Terry's rubbing his eyes. Terry's like, I haven't had enough sleep. I can understand, my brother. Good morning. Terry and Laura on with me today. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you guys? How you holding up, man? This has been a.
I gotta know, is the trail, are we back on the rails because of the derailment just a little bit ago with you and Darren?
Yeah. See, the reason why we derailed the morning train with Joe is because if we took the normal path, we'd destroy it, and we can't do that because I need that path to get through every day. So we just take it off the rails because of that guy. You guys know him. You know what he's like.
Yeah.
Over the top. So yeah. That's that's a whole nother story, Terry. But hey, you got so many great things going on. Kudos again to you two and the entire Frontier Days committee and everybody that's been involved. It's been a big work in progress, to say the very least. You've been doing this for months and months and months, getting the planning, and you guys know, man, it all comes together. Tomorrow night is when it starts. Looking forward to it.
And if you come out by the fort right now, you can see things are starting to shape up. I have to say a big thank you to the rugby team from the college. We had the fence come in on Tuesday. Yesterday, we got the rugby team out here between 10 and 11. And by about 3 o'clock, that rugby team had the fence around this whole complex.
Wow. Nice.
And our maintenance people.
And our maintenance people, Sam, Orville, and Tony. But they were able to get this fence up around the whole complex, which is a lot of fencing. And the rugby team, they love to help us. All I got to do is feed them after we're done. So I called Godfather's Pizza. They were generous enough to give me pizzas for the boys. So it was very nice. I mean, people are teaming up to help bring Frontier Days back to what it used to be. So I don't know how I can say it enough that my sponsors and my connections that I've made are putting this thing back on the map.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, just look at, I've got it in front of me here again. Just look at this poster. I mean, it's just completely filled with so many activities going on that I don't know how you could get anything more in this. You guys have put this thing together where it is just a nonstop fun for the entire family. That's the key. It's for the entire family. Not to mention the parade going on Saturday morning, the whole works. I mean, this is starting tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock, right? Is when the ceremony begins.
4 o'clock. Oh, opening ceremonies are at 5. We're going to have a ribbon cutting at 5 and opening ceremonies at 5:30. But we're going to have a prayer service, just a prayer set over the thing. We're going to introduce the parade marshals, and then things will kick off hard. One thing that we haven't talked about is I've teamed up with Friendship Haven, where their daycare center is on the opposite side of the Opera House parking lot. We will be having that for handicap parking. We do have some golf carts that will be traveling back and forth. So if there's handicapped people that want to park close, they can park in that parking lot, and I will have golf carts rolling, bringing you to a gate so you don't have to do a lot of walking. Otherwise, we're going to have the parking ramp at the college will be open, so there will be a ton of parking there. So if people are wondering about parking because of the Raminator coming in, the college ramp will be open. Other parts of the college will be open. But our handicap parking, I've kind of teamed up with Friendship Haven, and they're going to allow us to use that parking lot there for handicap parking.
Fantastic. Well, kudos to them for jumping in and offering that up. That's really cool of them to do that. So
our neighbors have been wonderful to us. Iowa Central has done so much for us too. So we appreciate all of our neighbors.
So couldn't do it without them, man. That's great. You got that kind of love in that area, and they're all coming behind you to make this happen.
And like you said, we do have a lot of entertainment coming in. I've got food vendors coming in arriving today. The beer is being delivered today. We've got the tent put up yesterday. Crafters are coming in today. We've got the buckskinner camps they started setting up last night. So by tomorrow at noon, if you drive by this place, you'll see a town. We've built a town, and hopefully people enjoy what they come out to see. I mean, we're trying to bring it back. We want people to have fun. We're not trying to break the bank with it. We're trying to give people a bang for their buck.
Well, and you honestly, Terry, you wouldn't know. And this is, it's cool that you say you're not breaking the bank with it, but you wouldn't know by everything going on. You would think, wow, you guys have shelled out a lot to make this happen. And you guys really have. And like you said, you're not trying to gouge anybody to come in. I mean, $6 for the wristbands for the entire weekend. Speaking of, if people want to still get those before it all starts tomorrow, they can stop down at Candy's More, right? Downtown on Central.
Candy's More is closed. I've got to be out here. I've got so much coming in today and tomorrow that I'm closed. They can stop out to the fort. There are gates around everything, but they can still get into the Trading Post parking lot, and they can buy wristbands there. So, if they want to get them ahead of time. Otherwise, the gates will open at 4 o'clock. I'll have people at all 3 gates. We'll have a gate coming off of Highway 20. We'll have a gate coming off of the college. We'll have a gate coming off of the Opera House parking lot closer to Friendship Haven. So we got 3 gates. We'll have people manning them starting at 4 o'clock. Our first band starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And then we got karaoke tomorrow night also in the so that's the big thing. Plus all of our entertainment. Hillbilly Bob, Polka Dot Entertainment, the Lumberjack Show, they are actually setting up as we are speaking. They pulled in. They came from Georgia. So they drove all the way from Georgia to get here. They got here late last night. They're setting up. Their tank will be filled at probably about noon today, and they'll be ready to roll. So
fantastic. Well, I get the privilege, pleasure, and honor to broadcast out at Frontier Days on Saturday twice, actually from noon until 2, and then again from 4 until 6. And the first noon until 2, I'm going to broadcast over from the Iowa Central parking lot where the Raminator is going to be. Big thanks not only to you guys for the Raminator, but Shimcat Motors as well for making that come in. Just, again, another great business that has gotten behind Frontier Days in every way, shape, and form. So kudos.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it without all the people partnering up with it. There's no way.
Absolutely.
I have people asking me all the time, who's all your connections? Well, I have the connections in my head. I don't write it down. I mean, I've got them in my head, and Laura will tell you, she says he never writes anything down. He always just keeps it going. So
good. You are just a Rolodex up here, Terry.
Yes.
That's what you are, man. That's awesome. That's way awesome. And I know, talking with you, and I know that Laura will attest to this as well. You're also one of those guys that will last minute go, oh, you know what, we should get this on, and then boom, you got the number of the people right up here that you pull out and make it happen. So you got quite a talent there, my friend.
Yeah, well, thank you. So, but yeah, and we appreciate the radio station for all they've done getting the word out. Like I said, come out, enjoy the weekend. It sounds like it's going to be a good weekend. There might be a couple chances of a few showers, but other than that, I think we're going to be blue skies. I put you in charge of all that, Darren, here about a month ago, and you're looking good.
I got it covered, Terry. You give me something, man, I cover it. Like tomorrow, we're looking at sunny and 78, and even though we may have, like you said, some cloud cover a little bit on Saturday and Sunday, still going to be in the 70s, just slight chances of some shower. We're going to be good, my friend. We're going to be good.
Yep, we'll get through it. So
You know it. Well, kudos again to you and Laura for dedicating all your time, not just your time, your efforts, your energy. And Terry, like you mentioned, this is something people may have not picked up on or whatever. You're even closing your own business to make this, to put in time. And that's, taking money out of your pocket, to put it bluntly. So you're investing yourself as well as your finances as well. So God bless you for that. Everybody involved. Now, volunteers, are you still taking volunteers, or are you pretty much low?
If you want to come and help us, it would be more than helpful. I mean, I'm getting people to step up to the plate. I got a call from the Lions Club yesterday. They've got me some volunteers to help run some of the gates on Friday night. So service clubs, anybody, they're all starting to help out. I think they know what we're trying to do here. Bring it back, have a fun weekend for the whole town. The city's working with us now, so it's coming together, and it's going to pay off. So
absolutely is. And you mentioned a couple times bringing it back to what it was. I think you guys have more than met that without a doubt, and then some. I think it's going to be one of the best, if not the best, Frontier days that we've ever had. So kudos again to all of you that are involved, that have put in so much time, energy, effort, sweat, stress, the whole works to make this happen. It's going to be fantastic. Again, it all starts tomorrow. And you said gates open actually at 4, Terry. Did I catch that right?
4 o'clock. Gates open at 4. So if they want to come and get a sandwich or something, and then, like I said, down by the flag poles is where we'll do our ribbon cutting and our opening ceremony. Mike Maroney and Cindy Maroney, who used to do the parade for 100 years, I think it was 25 years or so, they are working on doing our opening ceremony for us. They've got a color guard coming in. They've got a pastor coming in to do a prayer over the celebration. We're going to introduce the parade marshals, John Margles Daniels. So it's just kind of neat to let people know what's happening. And then as soon as that's over with, it's probably a 15-minute opening ceremony after the ribbon cutting. But let people know what we're actually doing and that we want them to have fun.
And they will. Guaranteed they will. Again, 2022 Frontier Days, the 47th annual. It's all happening tomorrow. As Terry said, gates open at 4 o'clock. Opening ceremony started around 5:30, 5 o'clock for the actual technical beginning. Get out and have a great time. And I'm going to give you a chance to win a couple of wristbands coming up in just a couple of minutes here. So you stay right here on the morning train. But
Can I win those wristbands?
You can, man, because I know you probably, knowing you've probably given everyone you had away somewhere.
I got to tell you something, Darren, real quick. I know you're busy, but last year I come to the gate and I didn't have a wristband on or nothing, and I got stopped. They didn't want me to come in the gate because I didn't have a wristband. They said we were told not to let anybody in without a wristband. And
Terry,
that was a true story that happened last year.
Terry, let's be real. It had nothing to do with you not having a wristband. They just didn't want you in there. All right,
that's
what it was.
That's right. So I'll leave now, and then you can take care of it for the rest of the weekend.
Hey, Laura and I got you covered, man.
Okay.
You can hear about how good it was Monday right here on the morning train. All right.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow and seeing you guys on Saturday and Sunday as well, man. It's going to be fantastic. God bless you both. Have a great rest of your day, and somehow, some way, try and get some sleep tonight. All right.
Okay.
All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow, guys.
Thanks, Aaron.
Always. Bye-bye. Terry and Laura, Frontier Days, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. You've got to get out there. Coming up in a couple of minutes, I'm going to take a quick break right here. We're going to give you a chance to win a couple of wristbands to Frontier Days, so you don't go anywhere. You stay right here on the best ride of the day. You know what it is. It's the morning train. It's only on K97.